Well, good morning. Today is Tuesday, December 10th. I was listening to my Snoopy song. I love it. It's very cold. It was 52 degrees yesterday, and I think it's like 30 right now. Oh, the joys of living in Michigan. We're going to try this out, and hopefully you're not going to be clicking along. Not my best angle, but if it doesn't make noise, that's all that matters. Look at all the birthdays we have. We have a lot. I had to write them all down. But the first birthday is for Darlene Tigerific. That's her channel name. So Darlene, you get a song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Darlene. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. You're going to have a great birthday. I can just tell. I just know it. Because you get to share it with so many people today. Because today is also Debbie Bishop's birthday. So Debbie gets a song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Debbie. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Okay, it must be the day for D's or else another Debbie, because we have another Debbie. Debbie Roseberry. Debbie's Roseberry, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. Go out and party. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Debbie. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Okay, today is just a birthday list for people that are born with the letter D, like on Sesame Street, and the letter P, because today is Peggy Rossiter's birthday. And guess what? I used to live on a street named Rossiter. I also lived on a street named Rosemary, not Roseberry, but it was pretty close. But I did live on a street named Rossiter. That's where I grew up most of my life. But anyway, Debbie says, enough about your street. Sing my song. She wouldn't say that. She's a very nice girl, nice lady. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Peggy. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. I do notice that I only use my turn signals when I'm coming up to a busy street. I don't use them on the side streets. But then, you know what? There's nobody behind me on the side streets. Although there's nobody behind me here either. I don't really care. I should use it more often, I know. But today is also Peggy over at Color Me Influenced. Today's your birthday too, Peggy. Yay! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Peggy. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Okay, enough of the birthdays. There's so many. Some days it's either feast or famine. Well, we're on our way to go do some Christmas shopping because it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. I don't know all the words. I do know the words, but I don't remember them. And then I always change the words, so. But anyway, I have a couple gifts I have to get today. I don't do it all in one day like I used to. When I was younger, I used to go like the couple days before Christmas and get it all done in 1 or 2 days. Now I kind of spread it out, spread the joy. So, well, the story I'm going to share with you today, which I've shared in the past, but it was a couple years after Jim gave me the crappiest gift he ever gave me. This particular year, he did give me a good gift, but not as good as the gift I gave him. And I've always told you, and I think this reinforced it more so for me, that it's not so much the gift you get, it's the gifts you give. But I was still in the mentality back then, when I was younger and not as wise as I am now that I'm old, that it's not all about what you get, it's what you give. But I had gone, we had another year, limited money, but we had 2 kids at the time, Jimmy and Danny, and so we wanted to make sure they both had a special Christmas. So we didn't really have a lot of money to spend on each other. And so I had told Jim, this is how much money we have to spend on each other. And what was that? Why was that? Oh, you know what? That was the year that Jim was robbed. He had got his Christmas bonus, and they had all gone to the store, or to the bar rather, and they were all drinking and having a good time and that. And then when he left the bar, I guess he was followed because everybody knew, you know, that they had all got their bonuses. And Jim was carjacked. They stole our car, and they robbed Jim and left him on the side of the road. He didn't get hurt, but I mean, it was just like, so we didn't have, that was our Christmas bonus money, so we didn't have a lot of extra money. That was the point. They never did catch the guy that carjacked him, but we did get our car back, stripped, but we got it back, and then we got the insurance covered it and got it fixed, and so it was fine after that. But anyway, so we didn't really have a lot of money, and so I knew that, and Jim really wanted a leather coat, and I had already budgeted in with the Christmas bonus money that I was going to get him the leather coat, and so obviously the leather coat was out the window and we didn't have the money for that. So I went like my mother did. That's where it ding 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 hit on me yesterday. Is I took in ironing and I did some babysitting, and then I guess they call it a side hustle now. But I did that to earn some extra money. And Jim's mother knew I was doing it because when I was like doing some extra stuff, that she would watch the kids for me. And okay, buddy. I know this was a risky move. This was a risky move, so you should probably. It's a good thing you had your seatbelts on because it was a risky move. I realized that after I did it. But anyway, so I had done all of this, and so then when we opened up our Christmas presents at Jim's mother's house that year, because she wanted to see his expression when he got the leather coat, so Jim and I had decided we were going to open up the gifts for each other. And Jim got me something really nice. He got me some diamond, not diamond earrings, that was another year. Where did he get me? Whatever it was nice. I was not complaining about what he got me. It was really nice. It was within the budget. It was a gift for me, not for Jim. So it was a nice gift. But when he opened my gift, he just says, "Oh, that's nice," and he kind of tossed it aside. And I was like a little disappointed because I thought I went and did all this and earned this extra money in that. And then I heard him go in the kitchen, and his mother was like just really tearing him a new one. It's like, he says, "Well, you know," he says, "Mom, it's a plethora jacket." Because remember that back then, plethora? It wasn't really a leather jacket, but it looked like a leather jacket. But if you looked at it, you knew it wasn't a leather jacket. He says, "Well, it's just a plethora jacket. You know, they're not that expensive." And she says, "No, she took in ironing and she did all of this and she did that for you and she did all of this extra stuff. And you're gonna just say that you don't like it? It's just whatever." And so he come up and he says, "Is this a real leather jacket?" And I go, "Yes, it's a real leather jacket." And I took in Mrs. Martin's laundry and I ironed and I did everything. I did stuff for Mrs. Tepper. And he says, "Oh my God, I appreciate it so much." So that's my Christmas story. I mean, it's not that great, but it kind of reminded me of what my mother did for me. So it was kind of a correlation of the two. So, all right, we're at our first store. It's at Kohl's. They always know they're going to get something from Kohl's. So, okay, I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Okay, I'm back from Christmas shopping, so I'm going to eat some breakfast. Let me show you what I'm going to have. I'm going to have my usual breakfast, some fruit, grapefruit, piece of toast, cup of tea, banana. It's a 6-point breakfast. It's actually a brunch because it's 2:45. Jim and I will probably eat dinner about 6:30. We're going to have meatloaf, scalloped potatoes, and I'm going to have a side salad with that and a dinner roll. So I have to figure out the points for that. But I've used 6 points so far on the blue plan, and I am going to have 17 points left for my dinner, which will probably come pretty close to between the scalloped potatoes and the dinner roll. But I'm going to use my whipped butter, which is only 2 points for a tablespoon, I think it is. I got to look it up just to make sure. But anyway, look at my poinsettia. There's my snowman and my teapots. Anyway, I'm going to share a Christmas memory today with Gary and Kylie, Denise's husband, and her daughter. Gary was kind of hesitant about getting on the screen, but I got him. So here's their Christmas memory. Okay, Gary's got to come up with a memory now too. It can be of your own family. It can be of this family. It can be meeting the gorgeous Manning family.
Here, put this in here for She's hinting that you should say something nice about it, but you don't have to.
See, I love putting people on the spot.
Wish with Denise.
Oh,
Barb. On Christmas Eve.
On Christmas Eve. Give her a ring.
There you go.
And she said, "Are you kidding me?"
What did she say?
Yes.
Now we're going to get Kylie's memory.
Legos when I was little, I used to like.
She loved, that was her favorite Christmas present.
Yeah, I still like Legos.
Okay.
Well, it was right about my dinner. It was 16 points. It was 4 points for the 3 ounces of the meatloaf, which I made with ground sirloin and green peppers and red peppers and onions and some sugar-free ketchup. And then 6 points for a cup of scalloped potatoes, but they were worth every one of it. And 4 points for the dinner roll. I loved it. And 2 points for the tablespoon of whipped butter. And then I had a glass of iced tea with it. So I'm pretty full. Between the toast with the peanut butter and then the heavy dinner, I don't think I need another meal, and I know I don't need a snack. So Jim and I are going to finish watching Goliath on Amazon. I think we're up to chapter 6 or something, or the 6th, you know. I think there's 10 or 12 in the series. I think we're on 6. So anyway, that'll be it for tonight. So I think I've got another day on track. So give this video a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys in the morning.